Cimo! Hey guys, it's Vegeta here. I don't have a Vegeta voice, so that doesn't really work out. But yeah. Anyways, I just got out of the shower, so I actually played with my hair. But anyways, today's video is about Linkslayer and Link Strike. I guess I want to combine the two together since Cimo kind of already talked about how good Linkslayer is in his other video 4 months ago when it was still in OCG land. Damn you, Cimo. But no, good job. Actually, I watched your video and it was pretty insightful. Kind of covered the same thing that I cover here, but I guess I'll do it in the Tombox way. So today I'm going to be talking about whether or not is it worth it to buy the starter deck just for the Linkslayer. I'll be talking about the comparative stats to monsters that are similar to itself, like Photon Thrasher and also Cyber Dragon. But ultimately, I gotta give you guys a decision whether or not it is worth it to buy the starter deck just for this card. So comparatively, let's go into the charts here. We have Cyber Dragon and Photon Thrasher. Cyber Dragon obviously having a level 5 and Thrasher's level 4. Linkslayer is also level 5. Stat levels, I guess they don't really matter. It just really depends on what you can actually go into in terms of synchros and Xyz. And now Links as well. Well, not so much Links because Links don't care about levels. Moving down the line, we have, well, the attack stat. Linkslayer is weaker than the other two, one being 2000, the other two being 2100. But then what really matters is what you can do with the monster in terms of, well, attacking. There's no conditions for the attacking of Linkslayer and Cyber Dragon, but Photon Thrasher, if you control another monster, you can attack. Photon Thrasher, again, cannot be normal summoned as a level 4 monster, so it's not really that different from a level 5 monster, but you can't even tribute summon him out. It cannot be normal summoned, whereas the other two can be normal summoned. And let's go down a bit further. Summoning condition wise, I think Linkslayer has the other two beat just because Cyber Dragon requires your opponent to control a monster, so it's not really good turn 1, whereas Linkslayer just requires you to not have any monster under your control. Overall, there hasn't been a card that has been this good. I mean, having this guy is like, if you look at any of the vanilla beats that are 2k, why would I want to run those when I can run this guy, right? Unless, of course, I need vanilla monsters in my deck. But aside from that, I think this card is just so much better because it also comes with an effect of turning any of your cards in your hand into a, well, cost for Twin Twister, or turns them into MST. Yeah, so by discarding a card or up to 2 cards, you can, well, destroy spells and traps that are on the field. And that is an amazing effect. You just literally give you a monster that's special summon, so it does not eat your normal summon. You also get a monster that can also blow away back row, so you don't even need to commit to your main play. If your deck synergizes with the graveyard, that is a free pop. And while being level 5, you can synchro into Black Rose if you have a level 2 tuner. If you have a level 3 tuner, you can go into cards like Omega, you can go into Stardust, you can go into whatever synchro you need to. Of course, it will clog your extra monster zone, but hey, it's an opening turn. Are you actually going to wombo combo? Well, this card, since it does contain, well, the ability to blow back row, you can go wombo combo against your opponent going second. So going first or second, this card is still pretty decent. Now, in terms of meta play, will you see this card in the meta? And I personally think if Cybers gets a lot more support, this card's pretty much in the meta. And we can expect that in the future there will be a tier 1 Cybers deck. And I want to see what are the generic Cyber support. So far, Ram Clouder is a very interesting one. Draconet is a pretty decent card too, but there isn't exactly a lot of spells and traps except for that field spell. Yeah. No, there just isn't too many Cybers cards available at the moment to actually create a justified decision whether or not Cybers are good. Like when Psychics came out, they came out with Emergency Teleport. That was hella good. That was a free tuner tethered out from your deck. That was like, what, Krebons. We had Krebons. Krebons is going to be doing the Stardust Summon. Like, you have Krebons doing his thing. Right now, Linkslayer is a very good standalone monster, but in terms of synergy with other decks, it's kind of iffy for now until we see what other Cybers support comes out. That being said, meta-wise, I would still see this card in play. I would actually try him out in side decks just because if I go second and I see my opponent has a ton of back row and I play a deck like, I don't know, a deck like BA or something, I don't mind tossing cards into the graveyard. Well, this is one of the ideal candidates to play because I'm getting my Grave synergy with this card. And if I play Zodiac, I guess none of you guys want to hear me talk about Zodiacs, but even if I play Zodiacs, if I throw my rats into the grave and I still can normal summon another Zodiac, I basically have my rat play still. And this guy being Earth, I guess this is from Cimo. Cimo did mention that you can go to Mrs. Radiant and then go Wombo Combo, break your opponent's board. And if you do eat into like a D barrier or something like that, well, you still have a 2k beater compared to your opponent, right? And that's alright. But the only thing that's a bit unfortunate about this card, but then I honestly think it would be too good, would be if he had a quick effect. See, the Spell Trap Destruction effect is not a quick effect, it's once per turn, but luckily it's not hard once per turn. So hard once per turn meaning it does not say that this card's name can only be used once per turn. It just says this is just once per turn. It's old school. It's kind of neat, kind of fun. Definitely give this card a try. Is he worth it now? Is he worth buying the Linkslayer starter deck for? I honestly think yes, he's actually worth it. He might be like not worth the entirety of the entire starter deck, but Linkslayer does come with a lot of good stuff, and you can pick up Ram Clouder with it. Just note that because this card is like similar to like a main character card, reprints are definitely going to happen, whether it be like in a battle pack or in some sort of Cybers pack. He's going to be there as like some sort of cheap rare, but if you like the OG rarity, definitely pick this up because Ultra Rare is really nice. I love the Ultra Rare. Yeah. So, would I pick them up? Would I buy 3 Linkslayer starter decks? Well, yes, for multiple reasons. This card's really good. For this reason alone, I would still do it, but it does come with the bonus of basically a GOAT deck. Well, not a complete GOAT deck, but it comes with like a lot of staples that you use in a GOAT deck. Every single card in this starter deck is very useful. This starter deck, I haven't seen a starter deck this good. Usually if you buy a starter deck, not like structure decks, but starter decks, they kind of have a lot of junk in there. And this starter deck does not have very many junk in there. Everything seemed very useful. There was, if you played at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, well, you understand that there was like, you always counter your opponent's cards. You wonder how many cards they have left in terms of traps and power spells that can like wipe your board and get massive pluses. And that's how I basically won Yu-Gi-Oh! Day the other day, last week. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoyed Linkslayer and you believe Linkslayer is going to be, well, one of the next best things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hit me up with a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos from MST.TV, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, that's about it. Until then, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.